Alright, welcome back everybody. So let's do this. It looks like we got a quest here for picking up a paladin. Um, Spirits Within. Soul of the Paladin. Lutsu wishes to share with you. Oh, there you are. I'm not gonna lie, perfect time. I've just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember you heard this from me, the Sultan Sworn Elite train the secrets, skills, and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan Sworn have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track elites, then you had no chance to learn the arts. And competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Ultimate Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more Colosseum, just languishing out in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the Sworn or any other nonsense either. This is a golden, no, a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers, and regret will be your just desserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the Husting Strip, find the captain of the Sultan's Horn, Jillins and is his name, and then tell them now how you're just dying to become a paladin. I could do that. Okie dokie, artichoke, do 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 do. Yes, I'm Jillins, member of the Sultan's War Elite and servant to the old Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I'd have your name, good sir. I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm not gonna lie, a fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve, but if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. Sellswords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves the greater good. Do you understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan's Sworn Elite for nigh on these 600 years. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, so the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan's Sword, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were, and the Sultana turns to sell swords to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor, no, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. And because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's Sworn, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Alamigo, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flames. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present to me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. Okay, Dad. Teleport to Little Alamigo. We're gonna become a pally, bro. Da-da-da-da. So we will be here soon for MSQ purposes, so we'll do the quest when we get here, I think. Pass, pass, pass. We don't want what you're selling. We don't want what you're selling. You think so, bro? Alright, what's up with this dude? Chocobro alone. If you are in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear or the status you claim. I'm just another aging free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. Here, he will be returning to the captain. Yes, then give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin, strong and true. Devote yourself to the way and become a beacon of light. Yes, sir. Got all that artifact here, dang. That's cool. Back to Oda. And then we can go do our main scenario quest. Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Little Alamigo and southern Thanalan. Defeat them and return with proof of your deed. Yes, that's what I needed, proof that you have defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. I've no doubt that you will prove to be an attentive pupil, that as well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost is this, you are a paladin now, a custodian of traditions, ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master, instead he travels all lands and in every place takes up the cause of the unarmed and defenseless. You swear fealty to not a lord but to yourself. You are a nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first steps on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this, the soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of paladins of Air's past. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Baham's Fang, you already possess a crystal, and you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin who told you to hand it to me? Where is this crystal of which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of the paladin, but it is disgraced, impure. It was stolen from the Sultan's sworn. The man who gave you this soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking these many moons. He is an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the Uldan Senate and who swore allegiance to the Sultan's sworn, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give consular honor on the paladin way? This soul is polluted, and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan's sworn. That traitor is no Sultan's sworn, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance, but through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan's Horn have preserved its rituals and traditions, and we are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks, scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan's Horn in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade. More importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. This journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. Weird, my guy, weird. Yeah, I know. Give me my stuff. Oh no, what did you do? Um, okay. So now let us go to the Vesper set. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back. I'm not gonna lie, Lady Vinfilia awaits you within the Solar. Please enter at your leisure. Will do. Yes, we are entering the waking sands, waking sands. I am given to understand that the matter of Roma has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Valdesian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It is good to see you again, I'm not gonna lie. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflicts have been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Rome off from the list. So who's next? Sahagin and Leviathan? Oh, sorry. So who is next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Y'shtola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practical solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else? I'm not gonna lie. Beg pardon? A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black, 12's preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Ataru? A sylph in Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one, I'm not gonna lie. This one is most dependable of these ones. It is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. A pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Tis a good sign. Tis a very good sign indeed. Speak with Minvilia. Yes, I would like to enter the Solar. Yes, Tataruz is ready to express her pride as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Earthia are beginning to unite. I'm not gonna lie, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Asians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. It should. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, I'm not gonna lie. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each grain company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, do never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, I'm not gonna lie. Let us do it! Iron will activate. I thought for sure I'd have another. Let's see here. Need to go to the old on, we can do it, we can do it, yes we can. Swift, Flame Commander. The Masked Man? Ah, you've come on behalf of the Scions, of course, yes. As we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Hybrids described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kiernan. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Hybrids sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hikibaru. The fellow is always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention whether or not you have coin in the mind to spend it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Apply for a promotion. So I need 3,000 seals. Dun 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 dun. Oops, going the wrong way. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure, or whatever you seek, Borrow can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, maybe you'll learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hoped that Highbridge returned to a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless Beastman raids, folk were too afraid to come within a mile of fear. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man, bah, I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I've said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. I have heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanaland too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Super helpful things. Appreciate ya. On the trail of a masked man? I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It is said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. That's about all I can say, little though it is. Weird, 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 weird. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kieran raids, but none but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kieran raids are so constant, so organized. Beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, but like most of us do. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear something, you'll be the first to know. Thank you. Okay, I know this video is a little bit shorter than the rest, but I've got to get ready for work. I'll push on and get these videos uploaded as quick as I can. You can catch me live on twitch.tv/. I'm not gonna lie. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out and give you notifications as well when I post a new video. Thanks again so much. See you next time.